Yellow does not play an event. Interesting, plays reserves, increases population, builds a lab, takes breakthrough. Blue plays an event and knowledge of the ancients. So 2 science and a resource is nice. Takes Harvard. And develops irrigation and upgrades 1 irrigation. Okay, so the good news is Dark Ages did not come out. I have 2 more strength events, and I'm probably going to not play them. I'm just too concerned that that's Dark Ages. I mean, yellow could have played an event to try to push it out, knowing that. I just think it's not worth it right now to get those out. I'm willing to wait. I don't want to lose the science, so we need to use the science. So the coal that I was targeting did stick around. Another coal came as well. So I might take this coal just to keep. I'm interested in some of these cards here, journalism and opera and Gaudi. So I want these to try to stick around a little longer if possible. Yellow is probably going to revolt into this constitutional monarchy with Robespierre. He will become weaker. So it'll be down to 10. So if yellow does that, it becomes a good target for blue. It's a bit of an awkward spot. It's already a pretty good target for blue, actually. So maybe yellow just has to get stronger somehow, also. But I don't see them focusing on these cards, and blue could, I guess. Could take an opera or a journalism. There's not a ton of good reason to do it, probably finishing Harvard and going from there. So I think keeping these cards out here is probably fine, I guess, and probably about the same either way. So we'll develop the coal. And we have to get out of corruption and use some more science, because we still have a lot. Maybe strategy at this point. So if we take these, we will not get out of corruption. I don't know what I'm doing with cannon yet, or if I'm doing anything. We have fortifications, but it's not super easy to get into that from where we are right now. Although we have to get somewhere by the time Gaudi comes around pretty soon. I think strategy is good here. It's also costs more science, so we'll be at 9. So we lose 3. That's not, I mean, that's better than 7. I don't know that we can do anything else. I mean, you could do cannon and cavalrymen, but that's probably leaning into the Dark Ages thing too much, and we have corruption. So we developed this, so we have 2 actions. We can build 2 stages. We can do that to get out of corruption. And that's not bad. It saves us a civil action next time. I think we could also think about 1 stage here and cavalrymen. This might also give us the option to get architecture next turn to finish the last 3 stages, potentially, depending on how anything's looking. Architecture has the added, well, here we're in corruption, I guess. So we wouldn't want to do 1 stage. So we do 2 stages here or upgrade that. So here we're at 7. So we can't, we have 7 plus 3 is 10. We can't quite finish it unless we use this also. So we would use this, upgrade off 4, and then we can't take anything. That's kind of bad. Or you do 2 stages here. We're out of corruption. It's almost the same problem, though. The same problem being if we spend 2 actions to finish this, so here we'll be at. We can finish it though without reserves in this situation, so we just have 2 left, but we wouldn't be able to upgrade this, so we'd be getting 1 extra resource. So at least in this way, did I do something strange there? So we build 2 of these. We have 5. Oh, right. Yeah, no, we'd have 1 stage plus engineering genius. So we have 2 resources plus 2 is only 4, and we need more than that. We need 6. I feel like I'm doing some kind of math wrong here. So we need 3 more here. So if 2 plus 2 is 4, it's not enough. So we do this, then we have 7. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So we can finish this next turn then. And so we finish the next turn and have an upgraded coal, so our resource production would be a lot higher, but we wouldn't be able to take anything. So we wouldn't get, as an example, we wouldn't get Gaudi. Newton is still out there, but that's the last journalism, is it not? Yeah. So we'd be going for one of these scientific methods instead. I mean, you know, the alternative is we just don't finish this next turn, and that might be more likely here. At least when we upgrade this, we're getting the resources each turn, and that could be good. So then with our last action, we probably don't want to use reserves. We can't build 1 stage. So what do we do? We can play reserves for some resources. Just use the action, engineering genius. I kind of like taking cavalrymen. We have knights. We're going to be on age 2 tactics for a while. So it might be, I think if we're at the end of the age, cavalrymen might be more interesting, but right now it's less interesting. But there's really also just not a lot to do with this turn, I guess. Use the engineering genius. What else are we going to do with it? And this saves us an action next turn. Yep. I think this is what we go with. We'll end this turn. We have a lot of military actions. When's one of these territories going to come up, I wonder? Discard 1 card. Crime Wave, I guess. There's 2 territories. I don't know if I can get them out in H2 though.